Did you know that people are paying upwards of $500,000 for RC foam planes that don't even come with everything that you need to fly? As a matter of fact, we're seeing some RC planes now in today's world close to $1,000 just for a foam toy. It's absolutely crazy. So should we expect and assume that something that's ready to fly and smaller than those big airplanes would not deliver the same fun factor that you can get out of a large, expensive airplane? Well, in today's video, we're going to answer that question, or do the best that we can to take a look at something that comes in at a fraction of the price but still has hobby grade features. And a lot of you would not expect this to have a brushless motor, nice scale looks like a very sweet little airplane. And we even have lights built into this. We have wing lights, navigation lights. We even have some tail light back here. I'm excited to turn this on and see what the lights actually look like. And it comes with a radio, a recharge cable, and 2 flight batteries. This also has something that used to be an exclusive feature called safe technology, but now anybody has access to it, which allows the plane to not turn upside down for beginner pilots. That's right, this has beginner friendly in mind written all over it. And I'm excited to show you guys what this airplane can do in an RC world where literal signs cost more than planes. Let's fly.
Oh, the lights are on.
Hey, if you guys like seeing scale RC planes on a budget with lights and all these features, everything that this plane is on our channel, leave us a like. Let's go. And normally something of this size I tend to do a hand launch, but I think the landing gear on this looks super scale, so I wanted to leave it on. And already I can tell with confidence, sorry Abby, that's a good flying little plane. The reason I didn't cut over sooner is because I'm in low rates now, and so the banks are very wide, and I didn't expect that. That's why that went kind of just about over our heads. Now, that beep that you just heard, that's a 1-minute timer. It's going to do that every minute that you fly. I don't know that that can be turned off. That's kind of a good thing, so you can plan ahead. You know, I can fly this for about 10 minutes or whatever the flight time will be, and so you can count your beeps as you're going. So that's an alternative that some companies will do, as opposed to a voltimeter or a voltage alarm that would go off and send telemetry back to the radio. So I have the ability to use elevator, ailerons, and rudder on this airplane, as well as throttle. So this flies like a nice hobby grade 4-channel, you know, comparison to something like an expensive UMX plane. I mean, that's what you generally get on a very nice high-end UMX plane. That's what we're getting on this plane too. The difference is this one comes with the radio, 2 batteries, and a charger. So that's kind of nice. I'm just cruising at about half throttle. Let's crank it down the runway at full throttle, and then we'll wake the plane up and see if we can do some more advanced maneuvers. So let's go full throttle and see what happens. I'm guessing it'll want to climb. No, that's good. I'll bring that closer to the camera on the next pass. That was a very nice, quiet, full throttle pass with no bad tendencies. A lot of times you hit full throttle, you get some bad tendencies out of a plane. Here you go, full throttle. Sounds good, looks good. Okay, now we have a flight mode switch up on the top right. We're gonna go just full advanced here. Oh yeah, no bad tendencies when I kicked it over to advanced. Oh, this is really nice. So I noticed on the ground, I kicked it to advanced mode out of curiosity to see if I was in the self-leveling mode. And even in the advanced mode, this has what would be called AS3X equivalencies. In other words, it still has a little bit of stabilization on, so it keeps the wobbles out of the plane. Big planes, professional pilots of RC, they will have that on their planes all the time just to make their planes fly better, look better, act better in the air. And that's really nice. This is flying like a big plane. So Abby, I'm gonna bring it out here. I did a roll back there. We'll see if we can pull off a loop and go into it. Oh yeah, very nice. It's a great flying little plane. Even in advanced mode, I'm very, very happy with this. One of the best flying little planes in advanced mode I've ever had my hands on. That's really nice. Oh, that was close. Okay, back to stabilized mode, because we also have a stunt button. Now that should also be a saving button. It should save us in a bad moment. Let's bring it over the runway so we're a little closer, get some altitude. We're going to gain the altitude, and then we're going to hit the button at about full throttle and see if we can pull something off. There we go, look at that. Hey, nice roll. It's a good way to show off to your friends if you're not really sure how to do maneuvers. In this case, it wants you to hit the button, pull back on the stick, and then hit the button again to make it happen. So that's really cool. I like that. Press the button once, pick a direction, then press the button again to activate it. So we'll do that here over the runway. Press it, pull back, press it again, and nice. I had some faith in that one because we probably only lost about a foot of altitude on that drop. Man, those clouds look funky today, don't they? All right. Oh, could play tic-tac-toe up there with you, Abby. The lights on this plane look amazing. I like the navigation lights because we have had lights on small planes and big planes before. And I think on big planes, when you're paying $400 or more, you should always have lights. Duh. Sometimes you don't. But on this little guy, it's a nice added bonus. You really are getting everything that you would get on a big, expensive, high-end airplane on this small, ready-to-fly airplane. I mean, down to even just the brushless motor. But the flight characteristics are great. We can just cruise this around if we want to. Keeping it nice and stale and slow and low and close. Or we can take it up higher and do some fun loops and rolls and showy off kind of things. All right, can we do a touch and go? Let's find out. And I don't want to get a close shot of those lights so you guys can actually see them because camera never does it justice. Even if I put the lights in my shadow to try to show you, it just never does justice. So let's see. 0 throttle. We drop fast on 0 throttle, so stall tendencies aren't great. We've got our green nav light, red blinking nav light. We have our tail solid red light, which looks really nice. And then we even have a landing light on the front. So there are enough lights on here that you could fly this at late dusk or even night if you know your surroundings really well. What a great scale looking airplane. And it really is hard to believe that in today's world of RC now, you can buy an entire airplane with a brushless motor and lights and flight stabilization for the same price as other RC companies are charging for neon signs. That's really mind-blowing to me. And just, I think it's really good for people to know you don't always have to just buy the first thing you see on the hobby shop shelf when you walk in, and you know, you're really just kind of, I don't know, I'm the guy, I don't wear Nike shoes. You see, these are $17 Walmart shoes because there's nothing against the person that loves name brand shoes at all, but in my opinion, I like to pay more for the experience than I do for the name brand. And I think that's what you're going to get here when you buy something like this. Now be careful though, because there are some knockoffs and lookalikes and really bad companies out there that exist that will see the success of this airplane. This is what's going to happen. I've seen this airplane advertised all over the internet. It's the newest small airplane that's out there. And so there will be success with this. Our video will do okay. There will be some sales with it, so some knockoffs will happen. And when those knockoffs happen, they'll make something that looks almost identical that most people won't be able to tell the difference. They'll watch our video, they'll Google this airplane, try to find the best price. They'll buy it on TIMO or something, and it won't be the same plane. You have a horrible experience. Your plane is going to end up in the nearby pond somewhere. So be careful, and just, if you are interested in this, I strongly encourage you buy it through our link, because it's going to do two things. It's going to get you to the right place, get you to the right plane, and it's also going to help our channel and our family at no extra cost to you, and we thank you for that. Now I know this is a small, inconspicuous airplane. It is made out of a rubbery type of foam that probably couldn't even kill an ant if it was walking by across the runway as I'm doing a takeoff or landing, really. I mean, the odds of this hurting anyone are very, 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 very slim and very rare. But you could pop into someone's windshield or something, and you do have a little metal tip to that prop on that spinner. So bear in mind, some damages could be done, and I would encourage you guys to fly with something called AMA. Now, if you're new to the world of RC, AMA stands for the Academy of Model Aeronautics. They're actually an insurance program for those of us that fly RC planes. I strongly encourage, whether you're just getting started or you've been flying for years, that you fly with AMA, because it's just a good safety net to have when you are flying. There are other perks and benefits like a magazine subscription, all sorts of things that come along with AMA, but the insurance alone is absolutely worth knowing that you are just safe if something, God forbid, were to happen. We'll have the AMA linked in the description box below next to the link for this airplane. This is a beautiful morning, a beautiful day to be out here sharing this time with my wife and all of you watching. And for this time specifically, I'm so grateful to God to be able to share this experience with you guys. For everything in our lives, the good, the bad, the challenging, and just everything, I'm just super grateful. I sincerely hope that you guys appreciate the time that you have on this earth, because it isn't as long as we think it is some days. Days are long, but the overall picture is so short. And it just feels like it goes faster and faster every day. And I hope that you guys are finding some gratitude with the day that we've been blessed with today. I know, goofy just to get out here and fly an airplane and share this moment, but really when you step away, just find something that you normally wouldn't be grateful for. And you don't have to share it with me in the comments or anything, but it'd make me feel a lot better just knowing that you found some gratitude in your day that maybe you wouldn't have otherwise. Last but certainly not least, and I'm so grateful for your all's support, no matter if you just watch our videos and hit like, but a specific thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. We have hundreds, probably thousands of RC plane videos on our channel, and I'm coming from that experience to tell you guys this is a home run airplane. So if you're out shopping for something, go for it. This is a great one. But if you just want to enjoy some time hanging out with us for a little bit longer and shop around a little bit more, we have tons of videos, but we'll have a hand-picked one popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.